Yesterday, we buried my wife's best friend. Because of social media and because of social media and Facebook, there have been a lot of videos surfacing with her best friend. Her best friend name was Michelle. Michelle had pictures and videos with everyone because she was well loved in our circle, in several different circles, and just in the community. Michelle was very loved. Everybody had moments with her. She was constantly doing different things for people, celebrating different people, celebrating her friends, celebrating her family. And as I watch these videos of moments and videos of moments that I've missed because I was working, something in me broke, man. So many moments that I missed because I was working. Me and my wife, we've always lived out of town. What we call out of town, out of state. Here in North Carolina. I've missed so many memories. In thinking about this, my mind just goes of how often we push off life. Family trips, birthdays, reconnecting with friends, thinking work defines our worth. I got it wrong. As I looked at those videos, now I'm a picture and a video person to the degree that when I go to an event, people are looking for me to post videos when I finish. I like that to a degree, but sometimes it's a little pressure when I don't feel like it. But that's not what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about there's a lot of videos that, as I looked at those videos and all of the great moments with Michelle that all of our friends and family shared with her, I was really in my feelings. I was really upset with myself because over the years, I've always felt like if I just send my wife, that'll be a representation of us, and I'll just stay here and work. Guys, I'm telling you, that's really something that if you are that person and that's something that you do, you really should be mindful of how you move, how you do certain things as far as life and balancing work. I really think that a lot of us have gotten to the point, or up to this point, are starting to figure out what was the point? Why was I working so much? Why did I continue to just work and miss important events? Now I'm gonna tell you guys, every time I think about it, my feelings are hurt because I've missed so many events working. We really have to get to the point where this sun is blinding me. We really have to get to the point where we balance work and personal life to no end. to a point of happiness, if you will. I'm from a small town in North Carolina. Small town called Goldsboro. If you know it, comment down below. Goldsboro is a big high school alumni town. And when I say alumni town, every Memorial Day weekend, it's like a big class reunion weekend. So a lot of us come home on Memorial Day weekend because we know that the majority of the people that live here have planned to come back for Memorial Day. This is when you're gonna have your big friend family reunion, your big friend, your big classmate, your big just family reunion, period. We all do this and we all have a good time doing it. Looking at a lot of these videos, now most Memorial Days I'm here, but I have missed so many gatherings, so many parties, so many. My heart was aching when I was seeing. My heart was aching when I was seeing, looking at all these videos. Now, mind you, I've seen the videos before. I've seen pretty much everything, but we take pictures and we take video because of memories. We want to share memories. We want to store memories. We want to make sure that we have our memories intact. That's just what they are. They're for memories, so we can go back and look. So when I went back to look at, or when I was looking at the videos, scrolling on the social media at all of the memories, my wife is like me. She's another one that she captures a lot of video and photos. So just her reposting all of the stuff with Michelle in it, me looking at the stuff that her and other friends and family have posted, man, I tell you, man, my feelings were crushed. Most of us have lost friends or family, some close, some not so close. The way this has made me feel, because Michelle, me and my wife have been together, married 31 years. So 32, 33, almost 34 years we've been together. So Michelle has been in my life for 34 years. And there's been a lot of conversation. There's been a lot of interaction. It hurts different, or it hits different when you lose somebody that's pretty much a piece of the fabric, a piece of the main fabric that you touch on a daily basis. Guys, I'm telling you, I can't even describe. This has been a hard few days since the time she passed. You know, you may want to know how she passed. She died from cancer. I hate that word. She went down in about 6 months from the time that she was diagnosed to the surgery that she had, that we thought that she was going to be okay, to the cancer spreading throughout her body, till finally God decided he was ready to bring her home. It hurt. Now I want to tell you guys about a realization that I have. A realization that I have. Watching those videos made me realize I was showing up for my job more than I was showing up for my own life. Let that resonate for a minute. Something I realized that I had to start doing, and what this weekend has made me realize that I'm going to start doing, is start prioritizing my life over work. You got to do better. It needs to start today. You got to do better. This is one of my childhood parks. This is Herman Park. This was the big park growing up. Man, this park has a little train that's been here, you see, since 1955. Goldsboro, Kiwanis. Has a little mini train on the track. These are memories that I have growing up that can never be replaced. See the little cute tracks? Yeah, this is where I grew up at. The train in that barn right there, they keep the train in that barn. I hear they, of course, have refurbished the train out of all these years, given that it was, when I rode it, it was 40 years ago, so can you imagine? We got to start prioritizing life. We got to get together, guys. I missed a lot of stuff. I don't plan to miss too much more stuff. Now, don't get me wrong. I have to work. I have to provide. But moving forward, there won't be too many more events that I miss because I'm prioritizing work over life. It's just not going to happen. Now, moving forward, I have decided that this used to be full of fish, like goldfish and stuff. It's dirty now, but just thinking about it makes me smile. I have decided to learn how to start saying no. Start saying no to things that don't necessarily serve my life, things that don't necessarily serve my purpose, because I've missed so many things in my life that I now realize that working, although we have to work, and I keep saying that although we have to work, is not that important. What is important is having a peace of mind, enjoying life, and enjoying each other. One of the things that I've started doing, and which I think I get this from my dad, is I've always, and especially here in the last couple of years, started to reach out more to family and friends. If you haven't noticed, I ride motorcycles, so I ride a lot. And in that riding, I use that as a chance to free my mind, but at the same time, go visit my family and friends. I had a chance to visit my aunt that died just a few months ago. I had the chance to go visit her, and I spent the night with her and my uncle. We had a great time. A couple months later, she passed. So I was so glad I was able to go and spend time with her. Because I ride motorcycles, she was one of my biggest fans, so she always would watch the videos of me riding, and from time to time I would tag her when I was on the road. But we just had a special bond, and she was one of my favorite aunts. Even before that, and then now, and especially moving forward even more, I'm gonna make sure that I reach out to more people when I think about people, and I'm a big proponent of doing this. So the pivot in this all is I've decided to start saying no to things that don't necessarily serve my soul, don't necessarily serve my life. Work, a lot of us have to work, but I have decided that I have to start saying no to some things because life is way more important than work. When we leave that job, they'll find somebody the next day, that evening, the next week. So we have to prioritize. I think that would be the pivot. Reaching out to people when someone comes across my mind, I reach out to them. If I don't call them, I'll text them, or I'll go see them. So I've decided a while ago, I pivoted it. I made my pivot a while ago to start visiting my friends and family. When I think of someone, I text them, I call them, I send them a text with flowers, giving them their flowers, how much I appreciated them, I love them, what they meant to me in my life, what they added to my life. Bottom line is, work will always be there. Whether you're doing this job or that job, but work will always be there. So you have to find the pivot and understand how and why it's so important for us to capture those moments. And I want to encourage you, if you're not a picture person, I'm big on this. Wipe that lens off and snap that picture. Snap a lot of pictures, because pictures last, memories last, videos last. I was so glad that I was able to be in and a part of Michelle's life, and that she was a part of my life. As my wife's best friend, there's really no words that you can, you really can't put into words what she meant to me, my family. She was my oldest son's godmother. Just an amazing time, just an amazing person. She was always celebrating others. Find time to make that pivot. You won't be sorry if you do. And we have to understand that trusting in God, even though time slows or stops for some of us, we have to have faith in God that He always has us. He's always in control. He's always in control. Even when we don't understand what's going on or the reasons for certain things, He's always in control. This video is going to be as long as my first video, but I just want to encourage you guys to have faith, trust in God, understanding that it's not too late to pivot. You can still pivot. Whatever you're going through, whether it's work-related, family-related, children-related, at this point in time in our lives, we have to pivot. We have to find that other direction that we need to go into that's going to make our life better in this quarter of life that we're in. I don't particularly know what quarter you might be in, but whatever quarter that you're in, make it the best quarter. That house right there used to look so big. That's it, guys. I appreciate you guys watching. And if you made it to this point of this video, I'm going to ask that you hit that subscribe button down in the corner, hit that like button, and also hit that bell so that you'll be notified when I post new videos. This channel is new and we're trying to grow it. We can't do it without you. If you found something in this video that has helped you, please comment down below. But please make that pivot. You can do it. You got this. My name's Tim. This is Faith in the Pivot After 50. Until next time.